Hello and welcome to the Eugene YMCA's YouTube channel. My name is Amber and today I will be sharing with you a full body gentle yoga warm-up that you can incorporate into your morning, into your lunch break, or at the end of the day. Remember to always consult a physician before beginning any exercise routine. And as always, practice at whatever level and ability feels best for your health today. All right, so let's start seated. You can always do this in the chair as well. And we're gonna start first with the spine and the central column of the body. So we'll start by doing some gentle half neck rolls. So exhale, chin to chest. We'll inhale, ear to shoulder. Exhale through center. Inhale, ear to other shoulder. Just gently starting to warm up the neck, releasing the head. Exhale through center, ear to shoulder. Go ahead and stay on one side. Breathe here. Let the eyes relax if that feels comfortable. Let the jaw relax. Let the eyeballs roll around in the head, remembering we have muscles deep in the skull. Stretching through the neck, you might feel a gentle pull. Let's go ahead and bring that arm out to the side, spreading the fingers, reaching out, breathing, just settling in, warming up. Let's take one more breath here. Gently release that hand, come back through center, come over to the other side. Again, let the shoulders drop down. Bring that arm out, spread the fingers, relax the eyes, relax the jaw, and come back to the breath. Let's take one more breath here. Exhale, gently come back to center. If it feels good for you, we'll add rotating all the way around to the back. And again, just go nice and slow so that it gives the nerves, the connective tissue, and all those small muscles in the neck time to warm up and stretch out. And then let's change direction. Again, allow the eyes to relax. Let's inhale, come to center. Then we'll bring the arms out and inhale up. Exhale down, just starting to warm up the shoulders, freeing up the scapula from the rib cage, getting blood flowing through the arms. Inhale up, maybe look up. Exhale, reach wide, look down. Last time, inhale up. Interlace the fingers, bring the arms in front, round the back, breathe here, opening across the upper shoulders. Gently pull the fingers apart. They're not going to come apart, but we're activating through the arms. One more breath. Inhale up. We're going to bring the hands behind the head. Gently lean back, pull the elbows wide. Inhale here. Exhale, round. Curl elbows together. So it's like a little cat-cow. Open, elbows wide. Exhale, round. Start to activate the belly. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round. Last one. Inhale, really pull the shoulders together and down the back. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Now we're going to bend side to side. So it's like we're rolling over a barrel. Stay lifted out of the torso. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Really breathe into the side ribs. Open up. Let's stay here and then gently rotate up. Gentle twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, other side. Stay here. Keep lifting in the core. Gently rotate and look up. Great. Inhale, center. Exhale, gently release the hands. Let's do a gentle wrist warm up, so just circling the wrists. And then we'll roller coaster the wrists. You can stay in any of these positions for as long as feels beneficial for you. And then let's floss, so we're at 90-90. Changing sides. Great. You can adjust the feet if you need to. And then let's bring the arms up. We'll do Garudasana arms to warm up the shoulders. Left arm is going to come under the right. We're going to hook the elbows, twist the hands together. Maybe they're here. Whatever you're doing is great. Lift the elbows and then draw gentle circles. Come back to the breath. Breathe and then change direction. Good. Inhale, center. Look at which arm's on top. Open up. And then let's cross other arm on top. Wrap the arms. Inhale up. Gently circle. Inhale, center. Gently shake out. Take a breath. Let the arms relax. And then let's move down to the legs. So we'll start by warming up the ankles. I'll roll up my pants so you can see what's going on here. And so we'll start by coming into tabletop. We're going to tuck the toes under. Try and get that little pinky toe under if you can. And we're going to just start to shift weight forward and back. So warming up the wrists. Stretching through the feet, through the ankles. And then if you can, start to shift weight back towards hero's pose with the toes tucked. We'll just breathe here. And then shift forward, release the toes, flatten the tops of the feet onto the floor. And again, sit back as much as feels comfortable for you. And then again, we'll rock forward, tuck the toes, shift weight back. Again, you can add that shoulder stretch for the upper body. Gently come down. Last time, coming onto the tops of the feet. We can interlace the fingers behind the back. Gently pull down, lift the heart. Keep the back of the neck long. Breathe here. And then gently coming up, always fold your mat over if you have any issues with your wrists. We'll come into tabletop and gently move through some rounds of cat-cow. So we're inhaling, keeping the belly strong and long as we lengthen out. Exhale, push all the air out, round, tuck the chin. Inhale, dive forward, back of the neck stays long. And round. So just warming up the spine. All of the nerves come out of the spine into the rest of the body. Beautiful. So 5 more rounds here, just going at whatever pace feels comfortable for you. Inhale forward, lift the heart. Exhale, round, release the head. Inhale, come to neutral, and then let's start to walk the knees back. So we're coming towards a plank. You can always be in half plank, or let's lift up into full plank. If you have wrist issues, we'll show you another variation that you can do on the back. So this is great strength building, great core exercise just to hold this position. So from here, let's everyone lower the knees. And we'll exhale, chaturanga, elbows by the side, lower down onto the belly, and then we'll push up into a baby cobra. So hands by the low ribs. Inhale, lift back to the neck stays long. Exhale, lower. A few times like that, just warming up the back body, warming up the core. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale up. Maybe float the fingers. Exhale, lower. Push back through tabletop. We'll push into child's pose. Spread the knees wide. Relax down. You can always add different arm variations, so tenting the fingers. You can also bring the hands into prayer position behind the head, stretching the triceps, or you can bring the arms long by your side. Just rest here. Press the forehead into the mat. Relax the brain. Great, and then let's inhale. We'll come back up to all fours, just warming up the shoulders. So we'll start with left side. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, reach under the right armpit and turn back up. So you can see the other side. We'll do this, we're not coming all the way down yet. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round, look back. 2 more times. Reach and look. Last one like this. And then we're going to come down to thread the needle. Inhale up. This time we're coming down. And use that right hand to support you. And then if it feels comfortable, you can bring that arm up and around towards a half bind. Keep the legs shifted back to the right. You might want to collapse a little up. Stay here. While we're down here, we can, again, squeeze the fingers, circle the wrist. Release through that left hand. Gently unwind that right arm. Nice and strong in that right hand. Inhale that left arm back. Sweep it back down. So coming to the other side. Left hand strong. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, reach under. 5 rounds like that. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round, look back. Number 3. Use the breath. Last 2. And then we're coming down. So reach. Come down onto that right shoulder. When you're ready, left arm. And come to the back. Again, circle those right wrists. Squeeze and release the fingers. And then come back to the breath. Then bring that left arm back around. Inhale that right arm up and back. And then push back to child's pose. And then gently walk the fingertips back. We're going to come up. So work our way up, but we're going to tuck the toes. We're going to come to tabletop, and then we're going to float the knees 2 inches off the mat. So using the core here, you can always lower down if you need to. Let's gently lift one foot, the other foot. Lift one hand, the other hand. And then walk the feet back to plank. We'll stay here, and again, step the left foot out, step the right foot out. Tap the left fingers out, tap the right fingers out. Let's do that one more time. Left foot out, right foot out, left fingers out, right fingers out. Come back to center. 3 breaths here. Then we'll release through chaturanga, through push-up. 1 more breath. And on your next exhale, start to lower. Heart, chin, belly. Belly's the last thing to come down. Come all the way down, release the feet. Inhale up. Cobra. Stay here, keep pulling the shoulders back and down. No pinching in the low back. Exhale and release, push back through tabletop or push up to down dog. So pedal the feet here, settle in. First down dog. I like to bring the knees together, bend the knees. Shift the hips from side to side, get into the outer hips. And come to neutral. Rest here, really spread the sit bones wide. All the finger pads are engaged. Arms are wrapped into the shoulders. And then let's gently walk the fingers back to the toes, coming into a forward fold. Just hang here, you can grab opposite elbows. Sway from side to side. Gotta gently come back to center. Release the fingers down. Then inhale. Halfway lift, flat back. Micro bend in the knees. 90 degrees in the hips. Back of the neck stays long. Exhale, round forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Last one. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive. Bend the knees. Inhale. Sweep the arms up. Exhale. Hands through heart center. So now let's step out and we're going to do a little bit of shaking. So this is kind of like animals with how they reset their nervous system. They blah and let it go. So it's like doing the hokey pokey, right? Just any stress that you have in your life, let's just squeeze, go, let it go. And again, just squeeze everything, hold, hold, hold. Exhale, shake, let it go. And then let's do some tapping. So remembering we have lots of different organ systems in the body. The skin is one of those. So we want to activate the nerves that run all the way out to the skin. So this is something that you can also do in the shower. We'll just tap up and down the bottom. Inside of the legs, backs of the legs, outsides of the legs, up the back as far as we can reach, around the head, and again, back down, just waking up. Okay, and then again, shake it out, and then let's start to do some gentle shaking. So I'm just lifting up onto my toes, gently dropping, letting gravity release that stress. So we're warming up the fascia system, and again, starting to get blood going. So you don't need any props, any tools, just a little bit of shaking will really get you nice and warmed up for your day. So just keep breathing. If it feels okay, you can drop with a little more momentum and just shake. So we're only going to do this for about 30 seconds. In one of my classes, we used to do it for 15 minutes. So it can be that simple. Shake and breathe. Shake and scream, just let it go. Okay, so just keep going, just a little bit more. Just really let the arms drop, reach. And then stop, come into mountain pose and just feel the energy moving through the body. Let the breath settle. Great. So let's come into chair. And again, you can do chair on the edge of the couch or against the wall. And you can play with the distance that your feet are separated. So just sinking into chair. Arms can come out. We're going to come back to that Garudasana arms that we did earlier. So left arm comes under the right. Hook, lift up. Sink down a little lower. The level 2 advanced version is also adding Garudasana legs. So bringing one leg over the other. Maybe you wrap the foot around the calf. And again, just sink in. We'll take another breath here. Inhale, stand up, unwind. Coming to the other side. So again, just sinking into chair. We're just practicing. Leg comes across, arms wrap, sink down, and then come back to the breath here. Let's take 3 more rounds, slow it down. Good, last one. Inhale, gently lift up and unwind. And then let's do a quad stretch. So again, you can do this on the floor, laying on your belly, or to add a little bit of balancing practice as well. You can do it standing. You can always hold onto a wall, onto a table or a chair. So grabbing the top of the foot, micro bend to that standing leg, trying to pull the knee down towards the ground. Gently press, opening the front of the hip, squeeze the glutes, and then with control, gently release that foot down. So come to the other side, reaching back for that foot, bending into that standing leg, lengthening all the way up. The other arm can come out for support. And then as you advance your practice, you can start to shift towards dancer. And then squeezing the glute, opening through the front of the hip. Good. Exhale. Gently release. And then let's step wide. We're going to just shift from side to side, getting the inner thighs. So exploring all the different muscle groups in the body and trying to move beyond moving forward and backward. So a gentle runner stretch. Then you can start to shift down towards ninja, maybe lifting the toes. Good, and then coming back to center, turn the toes parallel. Hands on the hips. We'll forward bend halfway. Hold here. Really spread the toes. Again, micro bend in the knees. And then when you're ready, hands down, round and release, forward fold. You can always walk the feet wider. Breathe in here. Let's inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, round. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. We're going to come into a twist here. So hand can be on the floor, you can be on the fist, on a block. And then we're going to inhale, right arm up. So just stay in line with the shoulder, don't overextend. Exhale, back through center and around. Inhale, halfway lift, plant that right hand. Inhale, left hand up. Good. Exhale, release and round. We'll do that one more time each side. Inhale, halfway lift. Right hand comes up. Breathe here. Exhale, release and round. Inhale, halfway lift. Left arm comes up, last one. Exhale, round and forward fold. Let's heel toe the feet in slightly, turn the toes out. We'll inhale, come up into goddess stance. Inhale, the arms up. Great. Exhale, left hand to left leg, side bend to the right. Breathe here, maybe spiral up and hold. You can bring that bottom arm up. Good. Inhale through center. Exhale over to the right. Sink down, reach out, twist up, and breathe. Good. One more time each side. You guys are doing awesome. Breathe here. Last one. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, other side. Good. Inhale, center. Let's release the hands down to the legs and we'll just gently roll the shoulders. Drop one shoulder in, then the other. Great. And inhale, come back to center. Stand up. Step the feet in. Let the legs decompress for a second. And then let's come down onto our back. So we'll do a couple spinal twists. And then a short Shavasana. So come onto the back, hug the knees in, gently rock from side to side. And then let's plant the feet, lift the hips, shift the hips to the left. Left knee comes over to the right. Left arm opens up, gaze goes to the left. And then just wring it out here. So just breathe into this constriction, this compression that we're creating from the twist, and just allow ourselves to become comfortable with being uncomfortable. Just settle in. One more breath here. Inhale, gently unwind, come back through center. Reset the feet, shift the hips over to the right. T or cactus the arms. Let the right knee come over to the left. Gaze turns towards the right. And again, just wring it out. So relax here, let gravity support the deepening of the twist. Left hand can come down onto the outer right leg. One more breath here. Great, and let's inhale, come back to center. Shift the hips back to center and let's come into a modified figure four. So right ankle over the top of the left thigh. Can lift the left foot. Can stay here. Can interlace the fingers around that left thigh. For a little more efforting, you can lift the head. And gently rock the legs, really nice and slow, getting deep into the hip socket. And then gently releasing, coming to the other side. Left ankle over the right leg. Interlace the fingers. Gently rock. And then gently releasing. Open up into Supta Baddha Konasana, recline butterfly. Gently let the knees open. You can place the hands on the front of the hips, on the heart or the belly. Just letting the legs relax. And let's hug the knees into the chest again, and we'll come into happy baby. So hands come towards the outside of the feet. You can do a bus driver, straighten one leg at a time. Do Doing any final stretches that feel good for you. And then when you're ready, come towards Shavasana. So into resting pose, and that could be legs up the wall or laying on your belly. And again, maybe one hand on the heart, on the belly. And just for the next minute, just give yourself permission to rest, permission to relax, honoring that resting isn't being lazy, acknowledging all the different systems in the body that need time and space to process. So just allow the mind to wander, and you can always come back to your breath. Steady exhale, letting the body relax a little more. Letting gravity sink you into the earth. Noticing all the places that the body contacts the floor, the mat. Noticing the weight of your clothing, the air moving through the room. Any other sounds of daily life. Feel free to stay in this resting pose for as long as you like. Whenever you feel complete, you can gently roll to your side, letting the head stay relaxed. And using the arm to press yourself up. Just taking a moment coming seated. Down in the head, thanking yourself for continuing to show up, to practice. And as always, thank you guys for sharing your practice with me. Namaste.